Welcome back to Soda City Live. The Richland County Neighborhood Council and Richland One's Heyward Career and Technology Center, they have teamed up to support aspiring barbering students. And here to tell us more about how you at home can support is John Black, who is the Vice President of Richland County Neighborhood Council, and Arthur Stevens, who is the barbering and master hair care instructor at Heyward Career and Technology Center. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me.
Yes.
Thanks for the opportunity.
It is such a pleasure to have you. We had an opportunity to kind of chat before we came back from break, but this was actually an idea of yours, John. So tell us how this all got started.
So I was at Richland One Board of Commissioners meeting several months ago, and the barbering program got brought up about how that some students couldn't afford the barbering kits at like $600-700, and you know, I felt like this isn't right. And I just felt that desire that we needed to do something. So I got in contact with the Heyward principal, Mr. Craig Washington, and told him what my idea was. And he got on board, got in touch with Mr. Stevens here, went back to the Richland County Neighborhood Council Executive Committee. It's like, look, this is what we want to do to give back. And they approved it. We put the program together, and now we're out here soliciting donations and stuff so we can help these aspiring students that, you know, it's just too good of a deal not to help these students out.
Investing in the community. And Arthur, talk to me a little bit about the program that you all offer at the Heyward Career and Technology Center.
Well, the Barber and Master Hair Care program we have at Heyward is for students who want to be an aspiring barber or a master hair care stylist, which is a 2-year program, in which at the end of the 2 years, once they completed the necessary hours for state board examination, they take the state board examination, they get their certification, they get their license. And so now they have a real opportunity to be a productive citizen in the city or wherever they're going to do it at. So we want to provide that as an instructor. And I've been doing this many years, and I love what I do. So I want to give the students the information that they need to get to where they're trying to get to.
Absolutely. And what does this partnership mean to you?
Oh, it's a blessing, to be honest. You know, God don't miss. You know, and so with the partnership with Mr. Black, we'll definitely help students who's unfortunately unable to get what they need for to be successful. So we want to be able to partner with him and the other community partners to be able to give funding for the students who's not able to. So and they want to, you know, those who want to, but you know, reluctant because of certain situations. So having Mr. Black chime in, I'm glad he reached out to me, and so I hope we can take this further than we would need to, you know, as we go with this program.
You know, this is absolutely beautiful. Something you said really stood out to me, and I'm really thinking about it. It's marinating on my spirit. You mentioned there's a lot of people that are apprehensive about even applying to the program, even if it's something they want to do, because they're afraid they can't afford it. And this opportunity is going to inspire them, like, hey, I can do this, and you know, the cost is not a factor because there is support. There's people that believe in me and they believe in, you know, what we want to do. And that's one thing I also want to add. A lot of people may not realize this, and I've mentioned this a few times on our show before, but I actually got my cosmetology license when I was in high school. I did it for 3 years. I started my sophomore year, junior year, senior year. We did state board, practical and theory, all of that. And that is what helped me to pay my way through school, because not everybody has $70,000, you know, set aside for their kids. You know, they're trying to survive. And it was a way for me to provide for myself. You know, I worked in spas, I got the tips, I paid for my classes. And you know, maybe you don't want to be a barber, you know, and that's your career. It might be a stepping stone. You know, I still kept my license up, though. I highly recommend it. You keep it up. But, you know, it's the opportunities are endless when you invest and pour into programs like this. And I want our viewers to have an opportunity to be able to assist you all with this. So we're going to pull the details up on the screen. There is going to be a check presentation on Thursday, February 22nd.
Yes.
But we need donations by when?
So we have the donation deadline of next Wednesday, which is
Okay.
February 21st.
The day before.
We do have 3 locations that people can drop donations off to, and that's at Javis Financial Services at 7171 Two Notch Road, Elnora Hubbard State Farm at 141 South Shannon Street in Rosewood, and Kings and Queens Barber and Beauty at 136 Forum Drive. We do ask for checks or money orders, and we do ask that they be made out to the Heyward Education Foundation. But we're really excited that we've been able to get out into the community and pull this together so we can help these aspiring students.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We will be sure to have these details on our website, SodaCityLive.com, and on our Facebook page so that you're able to assist. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back after this to wrap up Soda City Live.